Hello everybody and welcome back to Aurora Plays Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we wandered all over this area looking for Armag's tomb. And we didn't find it. And so I said I was going to do the search off-stream. And what I discovered is there's three ways that you can track down Armag's tomb. One is you just got to wander around the area and have a person with a high enough perception that will spot it. Unfortunately, if you wander past the area and the perception of the character isn't high enough to spot it immediately, then you need to change up the characters and try and get them done. If you go through all the characters and none of them spot it, then you can't find it that way, which leads to two other ways. One, in the kingdom settings, there is a mission where you send scholars to find Armag's tomb. If that situation fails, then there is the final way, which is here in Pike Stretch, which I have no idea why that is the case. But if you go to Pike Stretch, there is one of those little skill test things with a story attached to it, where an old man basically says you've got to pay him money or like challenge him to like an arm wrestle or something like that. And unfortunately, if you fail the strength challenge, which is what I tried the first time, I crossed it with Amiri, and she actually failed it with the RNG. If all of that fails, you cannot locate the tomb, and you basically can't complete the game. So, finding all that out, I reloaded and did all the stuff that I did beforehand. I also boosted up Knock Knock's perception, giving him those goggles again to find the tomb, and as we walked past, we located it. So we are now here, and now we're going to hunt down I think it's Armag the Third is the current Armag. We're going to be tracking him down and make him pay for what he has done to Amiri and the other members of the Six Bears tribe. All right, so we're going to confront the man. Oh, hello, gents. Some grim barbarians are sitting near the bonfire, speaking in low voices and casting sidelong glances towards the tomb entrance. Noticing you, one of them reaches for his weapon out of habit, but he catches himself instead, pats the space in the bag beside him. Greetings, traveller. Come have a seat. Don't suppose you've heard anything about the battle between the Tiger Lords and Restov, have you? Who won? Rumor has it the barbarian chieftain left his men in the middle of the battle, so they turned their backs on him and returned to Nymeria. Really? Oh, then what are we sitting here for? Quiet. Nymeria's far away, and he's still very close. So what are you guys doing here? Our chieftain brought us here. He took several of us into the tomb with him and told the rest to wait outside. No one's left the place since, so I've been sitting here for weeks. Oh, really? Is it possible the chieftain's dead? Maybe, but if he isn't, the sisters always claimed to, once he exited the tomb, he'd be the mightiest fighter in all of Galorian. So, maybe they were lying, but what if they weren't? I'd certainly hate to be the one who disobeyed orders. Alright, fair enough then. Well, I'm going into the tomb. No, there's a sister standing guard at the entrance. She's, a mighty witch, and she's crazy as a bat. She won't just let you in. And even if she did, there's a lot of traps down there. And if you make it past the traps, there's still Armag to deal with. He'll kill you. But hey, you're welcome to try. Alright, aren't you fed up with the sisters? You know, I'd have finished her off long ago. Ooh, look at all that experience I just got. Well, it's kind of scary. She's a witch after all. Look at him, downright scared. No, you're right. It's long past time we rid ourselves of these witches. And our crazy chieftain too. Hey everyone, get the sister and down with that rag. Oh. Yay us. Look at us go. That's hilarious. The barbarians gather around the sister's body. So that's it. The witch is gone. There's no turning back now. Armag won't waste any time investigating. He'll tear our heads off. Ah, to the abyss with him. Are we supposed to wait here until we're old and grey? He's a traitor and not a chieftain. First he takes us to conquer Restov without any proper scouting, like sheep to the slaughter, and then he leaves his forces right before the huge battle to go digging around some hole in the ground. Other chieftains have been deposed for far less. Right. Enough's enough. Might say whether he's alive or dead, we go back to Numeria. We'll tell the elders everything, and they can choose the new chieftain. Alright, well, good luck to you all. Yeah, good luck to you too. And they pack up and leave. Hey.
Look ahead.
What was that thing I found before? Ah, there it was. Alright. Where's the... Oh, I actually can't loot the witch's body. Alright, fine. Alright, here we go. Okay. So there's a lot of traps in here, according to the...
My search was not in vain.
The people outside. Fresh footprints are easily visible along the dusty floor, which hadn't seen guests in many years. Oh.
This will prevail. Does it matter?
Oh.
Those strike wasted.
Didn't realize Ekandeo had taken a negative set.
I do what I must.
We felt a cold breeze as soon as we entered the room. Ice shards appeared on the walls and floor, and a labyrinth of thick ice walls grew around us. The walls were waist-high to a human, but they were very high for me. The center of the room had a pressure plate on the floor, while the entrance to the labyrinth had a massive pedestal carrying a tiger statue made of ice. The exit was at the far end of the room. Locked, of course. The inscription read, Trial of Strength. The air in the room was cool, and the temperature dropped with each passing moment. It seemed like a magic was stealing all the warmth from the room, wasting no time. We... Intelligence, trickery... Okay, started breaking through the walls to make us... Okay. Before the biting frost could turn us all into icicles, we began breaking the ice walls and pushing the statue through the gaps, moving ever closer to the center. Finally, the last wall fell, and we pushed the ice tiger in onto the pressure plate. The pressure plate trembled beneath the statue's weight, with a roaring pillar of flame erupted all the way to the ceiling. The ice tiger evaporated in a heartbeat, along with the entire labyrinth. The room warmed up rapidly, even becoming a bit hot. The stone door opened, and the path was clear. Awesome. Oh, is it this way, or... Oh, two different directions. Let's just keep going straight, then. It did say try...
What's that?
Look.
Yes, it said Trial of Strength, so I've got to use the Strength stat to complete that one.
A trivial task. I'm off.
You see that?
Wow, I've got such good perception, I saw through the wall. You hear a low, barely audible whisper. It seems like listening a bit more would let you understand the words.
Me keep.
Oh.
Ha! A trivial task.
What's that?
That was easy.
Look ahead.
A trivial task.
Poor fools came in such an anger and grasping pace, and they found their own deaths instead. But they left a bunch of food. Ow!
You see that?
Ha! A trivial task.
Stop. Look.
I'm glad I got those gloves to boost up my trickery stat, because...
That was easy.
Wait, have I just done a circle?
Look ahead.
Yeah, God damn it. Alright. Ooh.
Go!
Ow.
I'm there.
Okay, so there was whispering over here.
Ha! A trivial task.
Oh, a ferocious devourer.
I am never wrong.
Let me buff up.
Yes, I'm still here.
It's time to act.
Tear them apart!
Oh, this is just a circle. Okay. Good to know. So I would have ended up coming this way before. Alright, what do we got here? Blood and soot. Alright.
Me see,
Oop.
me keep.
Okay. Well, no one spotted anything, so... So what do we got? Explosion, zap, zap, zap. Alright. Oh, there is! Wait, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
I'm there.
Me? Clip clop, clip clop.
Go, everyone. Go, 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 go. Ow! Alright.
What's that?
Ah. Oh, now this hallway is covered in fireballs. Okay, but this hallway is... not.
I do what I must.
I'll send Knock Knock back.
I'm going, I'm going.
Go, 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 go. Alright. Machinery clanks. Okay. Ah!
Hurrying.
It's time to act.
Ah! Alright, here we go. Quick, everyone, go, 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 go! Ah. Right, so once we get through... Okay, cool. Tricky.
Wait for me.
I like it.
Stop.
Ooh,
Look.
another secret door.
Nowhere
We
to
will
run.
prevail.
Ooh.
My skills are
The end
absolute.
draws near.
I'm off.
Ooh, shiny thing.
Not all of Armag's trophies are on display. Okay, good to know.
You see that?
We not talk first?
Look at me! Goron! This room is my
Time. Did it without breaking it.
Nice work.
In due time.
Look ahead.
Oop.
I did it. I did.
He's so excited. What do we got? I'm guessing this is going to be another loop. So we'll just head up.
Let us to arms!
And legs. Good thing I've got rations, so we'll set ourselves up to camp here before we go upstairs.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, sorry. Was lost in thought.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. That's fine.
As expected, the Khalids know nothing about strategy and maneuvers. However, one can't deny they possess a certain resourcefulness and tactical ingenuity.
Don't be fooled. They're counting on their opponent taking them for idiots. Underestimating them is a mistake you only do once.
True enough. Okay. We'll use...
The end draws near.
I'm there.
Oh, okay. There's going to be another battle through a room here, but apparently not. Oh, here we go. So we headed back up to where we started. Alright, just a different area. The barbarian who stands before you is old, but not decrepit. His tan, muscular body seems to be made of bronze. His eyes have no whites or irises. Just black metal and reflections of visible fire dance upon the shining surface. I greet you in the temple of Gorum. I am Zorik, keeper of this tomb. If you've come this far, you certainly have potential, but the time has come to determine if you are worthy to enter the inner sanctum. I'd like to ask you some questions first. When I was young as you are now, I also craved knowledge. It was only after serving our Lord in iron for some time that I realized that all the world's knowledge is but smoke on the water. Dun, 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 and dust in the wind. Oh, you're a dust in the wind. I can indulge your curiosity, but you should know that words can bear no true wisdom. Such wisdom is only found in the clashing of metal and roaring of fire and the crunching of bone. Okay, where's Amrag now? The same place he's been all these ages, in his burial chamber inside the sacred sword in which Gorum placed his soul. Oh, he's in a sword, okay. Or were you asking of the bold boy who dared take the great chieftain's name? That one proved his worth in an honest fight, so I let him enter. I know not what happened to him after taking the sword, but he never came back. Something about ancient Amrag. I never expected a great chieftain's glory would be forgotten among mortals. Listen well, then. Armag was a mighty berserker and a valiant warlord who led our tribe from one victory to another. Undefeated, he grew proud and began bragging that even death itself was unable to lay him low. His words offered Parasma, who sent her servants against him. Gorum wouldn't accept that and chose to challenge the goddess of death. While Amrag fought armies and monsters on earth, the two deities fought each other over his soul. And though Amrag's wounds were too horrible for him to survive, Gorum wouldn't let Pharasma take him. Instead, he placed Amrag's soul into his sacred sword, Orenbane, the very sword that's held in this tomb. And who are you, sir? I am Zorik, cleric of Gorum and advisor of the great chieftain Amrag. I stayed with him as he ascended to his glory. I saw every step of his path. I fought beside him in each of his battles. When I was slain beside him on the bloody field of the final battle, Gorum made me Amrag's guardian. My god ordered me to build this tomb and keep my chieftain's peace until the day that a mighty warrior would arrive, one worthy to wield the sacred sword that holds Amrag's soul. Few people have entered the tomb over the centuries, and none have exited. That boy is the first who managed to pass me. Do you think you can be the second? Thank you for your answers. I'll prove myself worthy, but let me prepare first. Take as long as you need. No hurry. Alright. And haste. I will prove myself.
Life ends here.
Oh, is everyone coming? Or I thought it was going to be just me. All right.
Strike. Your strike wasted.
No, that was a little less exciting than I thought it was going to be. All right. Ooh. Incense and stale air. It's banded mail.
Ooh, shiny thing. Me see, me keep.
Ooh. The great chieftain's tomb reeks of death. Not the ancient death of a chieftain himself, but recent death. Dismembered bodies are scattered around the room. The blood staining and pooling on the floor. You barely even recognize the remains as human. They were once a member of the Tiger Logs, a barbarian who followed their leader into this tomb, only to fall by his hand. Armag himself stands in the center of the room, clenching a blood-stained sword. He breathes heavily like a hunted animal, his eyes wide and aimless. His voice is hoarse as he shouts at the slim woman in grey cloak in short, abrupt phrases. The woman's yellow eyes are fearless as she watches the chieftain through the holes in the veil that covers her face.
Lies. Armag's entire life a lie. Armag is not Armag. The sword says it is Armag. The sword... it calls Armag an imposter. What now? What? What to do? Who is Armag now?
Hush, my boy. Calm. You really are Armag. There have been no lies. But your soul has slept in the sword for so long, it just doesn't recognize you. It will soon, though, and everything will be all right. You know you are a hero, a great chieftain, the greatest of all chieftains ever born into this world. Remember that. Hold on to it. Great deeds await you soon.
Stop lying. Armag is not even Armag anymore. Was never Armag in the first place. Armag is like the 8 mothers now. No name, no tribe, no destiny. What's left now? What? Only revenge!
Yeah, get her! Jeez.
Right back. Best kind of fight.
Show that you're capable of straight fight without magic. As long as you're affected by the aura, none of the continual beneficial effects, just as empowering spells, have any effect on you. Oh, great. Everyone, get Armag!
Setting enemies on fire first.
Do not falter.
Fuck yeah, down he goes.
It's time to act!
Yes, I'm still here.
The exhausted barbarian falls to one knee, the blood seeping from his wounds, falling to stain the floor. He doesn't look at you, his gaze wanders around the room until he stops at the bodies of his tribesmen.
Be merciful to the enemy, even as cruel as this savage. Stop his suffering, here and now.
Stand, sir, we need to talk. With great difficulty, the barbarian regains his feet, his bloodshot eyes dart about nervously, studying you from head to toe. Why'd you kill your people?
Ancient Armag, great chieftain of the past, invincible hero, Gorham's champion. He served only Gorham, not his people, no. Only Gorham. When he killed, it was not to feed his people, not to gain glory, not for wealth, not for power. No, it was the other way around. He fed his people to make them better killers. The blade was thirsty. It quenched its thirst on the blood of Armag's fellow tribesmen. Ancient Armag was a great warrior, that much is true. But he was a bad chieftain. He would send his people to their deaths for no good reason. Armag wasn't a hero. Armag was a kinslayer.
This ancient Armag was a scum, if what you say is true. And some just love to venerate some dead wretch.
What will you do if I let you live, sir?
The soul, trapped in this sword. His power became his curse. But the sword's curse brought Armag's power too. His rays burned away all lies, burned away false destiny. Armag sees things clearly now. Armag will create his own destiny. A living soul is stronger than any ancient dead man. The ghost in this sword can whisper whatever he likes. He will never dominate Armag again.
You know, I don't believe you. Your destiny ends here.
That's it.
The grave of the first Armag will accept the body of the second. I see a special dispensation in this. They were both devoured by anger, but now both are dust and peace.
The chieftain of the Tiger Lords falls silent on the floor beside the bodies of his tribesmen, joining the corpses of those he'd slain. Ooh. I think we've got a new sword for, Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. All right. The soul within Overbane can manipulate reality around its wielder, allowing them to cast small scrolls from Abjuration and Transmutation School. Each round, will saving throw, beginning attacking the closest target. Each round after the wielder can make another saving throw, regain control. For every successful saving throw against the influence of DC, the subsequent saving throw is increased by 1 till the end of combat. Okay, so it's actually no difference in terms of base attack, except this one does 1d10 plus 23, and this one does 2d8 plus 25, so... what's this cloak all about? Resistance plus 4... Okay. Nice. What's this? Ah, it's a falchion. Okay. And... okay. Ugh. Well, oh, what's this? Ooh, a +4 ring of protection. There we go. Valerie has finally reached 40 in armor class. Oh my god. That's insane. Oh. Nope, there's just a tunnel. +4 chainmail. Alright, cool. And that lets us get outside. Right. Okay. I see. So that was that little area that we went. Right. Okay. I get it now. I get it now. Oh no, this was the... Okay, I don't get it. I was completely wrong. I thought of the... completely the wrong place. But never mind. Alright. We are out of here. And with that, I guess another chapter comes to a close. We've
Follow if you dare.
taken out the barbarians. Oh. It's noisy at the tomb exit. Many Tiger Lord's tribans have gathered here. They're arguing and bickering, and the discussion is so heated that some participants have begun punching their opposition or drawing weapons, while more level heads work to calm them down. Durgath is here too. Noticing you, he stops speaking and gives you a warm smile. As you step forward, the crowd surrounds you. The Tiger Lords bombard you with questions about the fate. Armag was a madman and a kingslayer. He led your tribesmen to destruction, but I defeated him and his witches. Your words spur a new wave of controversy as some barbarians cheer, others angrily defend their hero. Durgath's apprentice pushes his way to you through the crowd of arguing barbarians. Seems like Tiger Lord's affairs. What's going on anyway? It's a tribal council of sorts. Once word spread about the location of Armag's tomb, elders and other influential tribesmen hurried to come here. Armag's actions have split the tribe in two. Some call him a hero, and others consider him a criminal. Armag's death failed to mend the wound his life inflicted on the tribe. Quite the contrary, in fact. Chaos and a rift. How else could this story end? Armag may not have been the best chief. In trying to overthrow him, you only kindled the flames of a feud. Those who curse Armag for sending his tribesmen to a senseless death won't tolerate those who praise the great chieftain. Can I help at all? Your army forced us to retreat. You defeated our chieftain in an honest fight. What's more, you've achieved what no one else could. You delved into Armag's tomb and proved yourself worthy to enter the resting chamber. And if that weren't enough, the land where the tomb is located is yours, or soon to be yours. Everything hinges on your decision. Alright. If the Tiger Lords who wish to leave their tribe and live in my lands, provided they wish to spare fealty... Sure, alright. I'll take any Tiger Lords who wish to leave their tribe and live in my land, provided they swear fealty. Ooh. This time there's no yelling or bickering. After a short, intense debate, one of the elders addresses you. We gratefully accept your offer. With your permission, we'll settle here, keeping the peace of Armag's tomb as well as peace in your borders. There's one more issue we must discuss. Who will lead the Numerian Tiger Lords? While it may no longer be your concern, those who make their homes in your lands will need a leader, and this person will need to be respected by the tribe, but also hold your trust. If you nominate an appropriate candidate, we'll heed your decision. No, I think Durgath. I like him. He's got a cool voice. Tiger Lords, we can't let rivalry split our tribe. We're still brothers and sisters, and if trouble comes, we'll unite and fight together. But for now, Gorham calls for us to go our separate ways for a while. Return to Numeria, choose a new chieftain, and lead the tribe to wealth and glory. We will remain here by the tomb of our ancient leader. Farewell, brothers and sisters. The barbarians nod grimly as the cleric speaks. Once the speech is over, some of them remain, and the others bid farewell to their tribesmen as they leave. Dugarth approaches and shakes your hand. That's how it goes, Baron. Truth be told, when we first met, I was sure Gorham would eventually pit us against one another on the battlefield. I'm glad that was not the case. We'll roam this area, and if any enemy approaches your borders, they'll have to deal with us first. After the new chieftain finishes his speech, the time comes for farewell. Some of the barbarians exchange hugs and shake their tribesman's hand with teary eyes, while others simply clench their fists and spit on the ground, muttering curses. Finally, those who decided to return to Numeria leave your lands, and the rest surround their leader. All right. Attend the coronation. Ooh, yay me. I'm about to be named king. So I'm curious now, actually, if I leave and come back, whether they'll have actually set up like a camp. And hopefully if they have, it means I'll be able to sell some stuff.
In due time.
Greetings. I'm glad you found time to visit your allies.
How does it feel to be chieftain?
I have some experience leading people. Before the tribe split, I used to command armies that were bigger than the whole tribe is now.
How's it doing?
Gorham doesn't grant us glorious fights these days. We use this time to restore our strength before the next war breaks out. As I'm sure you're aware, there's nothing more fleeting than a period of peace.
I should go. Barbarian Archer, Barbarian Archer. There's no shop. Hence,
I'm there.
dirty and untidy. Oh, that's just rude. Alright. Okay, cool. I say we head back to Tasleford. Because I can sell my gear there. Alright. I'm gonna go deal with that Darwin problem as well, since we're here. So if I'm gonna become king, I'm guessing this is the end of the game. Alright. So, where I'm trying to get to is here. So we have to stop along the way.
More strength fades.
Alright. Hopefully get the friggin' Death Knights to stop ripping up my kingdom looking for this guy.
Baron, how'd you get here? Who told you about this place? I demand answers. Why is she talking to you like that? She more important than you?
Just tell me more about your investigation, please. We've interrogated the capital's population, but no one proved to have any solid clues. Now we move our investigation to the neighboring villages. I'll find Dove, and whatever it takes. Today, tomorrow, in a week, or in a year, he won't escape me. But you've answered my question. How'd you get here? Darwin told me where to look for you.
What? How did this happen? What, where?
Well, he asked me to get rid of you, but I don't want to do that, so... Because I can't say that I said that I wouldn't do it. Where is he now? I guess... Oh, God, I knew that was going to happen.
Should be executed as a criminal, not engaging him in conversation. It was your duty as the ruler of these lands to do you have something to hide. I think you're just sort of out of personality.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Great job, my friend. I doubt anyone else could have managed to distract Elixir for long enough. So now all that's left is to finish her off. Treason! To battle! Hell Knights! Keep Davin alive and kill the rest!
Prevail. Does it matter?
God damn it.
Damn, this is not the end. Cover my back. Oh, great.
Training pays off.
Come here, Bash. Not stab you.
Wait, where's he going? Get your ass back here. You have something to answer for, asshole. Thank you for your help. Without you, I'd never been able to deal with this fanatic. I hope you'll forgive me for this little show I took the liberty of putting on. After all, the results weren't bad. Would you agree? Anyhow, it seems I owe an explanation. Again. It's beginning to become a habit. But before I forget, please accept this modest reward. I don't need your money, but it's yours. Give it to the poor, throw it away, or dump it in the river. If you really can't be bothered.
Oh, give it to me. Knock knows what to do with them. No, don't tell you. Just don't ask.
You set me up, you arsehole. Now Elixir thinks we're accomplices. I regret to have caused you any discomfort. I hope the sound of gold coins jingling in your purse will help you. Oh, you are so gonna fucking die. I cannot say which is worse, the lies and the manipulation, or the sincere belief that your righteous wrath that cause can be bought off. Elixir was right about you. You belong on the rack. The rack's been waiting for me for a long time. Sadly, I'm too busy to waste my time on it. Besides, to tell you the truth, the rack is not my type of date. By any chance you decide to facilitate my meeting with this Mrs.
Then you'll fail. I'll escape again. So, let's just talk instead, without the threats, like civilized people. Alright, explain yourself. Do you remember the whole story I told you earlier, right? About the duel with the Chelish noble and the rebellion which followed his death? You see, the whole story has one additional piece. Well, not so little to be precise. His name is Mammon. He's one of the, oh god, the archdevils, the Ardent Prince. Also, I've been told he's made a pact with me, and I'm having trouble upholding my side of the bargain. And his patience is growing thinner by the day. That Chelish noble made a pact with Mammon too, which I expect is commonplace for the Chelish nobility, and the noble was in no hurry to fulfill his end of the deal either. By killing him, I earned Mammon's gratitude, and he offered me a similar pact, a handsome sum of gold, and my cherished dreams come true. And that's what he promised, so how could I say no? So what is your point? To become king? No more, no less. The subject of my kingdom is supposed to worship Mammon as their official deity and pay taxes to his temple. It's not a difficult task, I suppose, especially if you have enough money. The only problem is Elixir. The moment I lay my kingdom's first cornerstone, I'll become an easy target. She'll instantly find me and promptly introduce me to her torture devices. However, I fear that soon I'll have to take the risk and establish my kingdom nevertheless. Mammon is growing restless, and in the end, I'd rather risk facing Elixir than challenging him. So what do you want from me? Help me get rid of Elixir once and for all. Of course, your help will be amply rewarded. I can be very grateful. I've heard enough. Death to the traitor! Things are unfolding in a most regrettable way. I should have offered you more money. Oh, you piece of... God damn it.
I'll take care of it.
Fine. Oh, I was wondering, why is Knock Knock so slow? Because he's got the slow... Ooh. Some very shiny full plate. Alright. Nice.
We should move.
Okay. Well, now I gotta deal with this bastard, so where am I going next? Journal. No, we've done that one. Actually, here. Hide everything that I've... Okay, here we go. Deal with the devil. Anyway, I have no other option. Be patient again, but I'm sure the story isn't over yet. Alright, so I've got to wait for them to show up. Damn it. Alright. Ancient Curse Part 5. We've got 276 days for that to happen. Trial is misfortune. Okay, so I've got to head back to the kingdom anyway. There's some stuff I need to do. I've only got one more companion quest to do, and I've done them all. And we've got Beneath the Stolen Lands as well. Alright.
More strength fades.
Where am I going? I'm just wandering aimlessly in the... Alright, let's head back to Tuskdale. Alright, I think what we'll do is before the coronation, let's head off and finish all of our companion quests. So that's what we'll do to finish off this section.
More strength fades.
Well, he's the only one, so that's fine.
Hello there. The woman seems incredibly old and haggard. It's hard to believe she can still move at all, let alone reach such wild places, but her dark eyes burn with cold flame.
Why do you disturb a poor pilgrim? I live, perhaps my final days.
She suddenly trails off upon casting her eyes upon Jathal.
Please, I've been waiting for so long.
You may call me Jathal. You guessed correctly, we serve the same goddess. In case you're unaware, a servant of Parasma is chasing you. We could help you, but first I would know who you are and how you might prove yourself useful.
The servant of Parasma have chased me for nearly 40 years. My name is Tanika.
What do you want to know? What are you doing in the Valley of the Dead?
I came here sensing the awakening of an ancient powerful undead creature, hoping perhaps I could somehow scoop up a handful of his incredible power, turn myself undead, and slip away from death. But it seems I'm too late.
And what do you want from us exactly?
This cannot be explained in one breath. Long ago, I was a powerful priestess of Ugathoa, the leader of a secret coven. I had everything: power, beauty, wealth, admirers, ready to sacrifice their lives for me. I possess the secret of Uthagoa's ritual, which grants the power to overcome death and old age. It demands the life of blood relatives as payment. But what of that? I had given birth to 2 adorable daughters and raised them in anticipation for the day that their youth and beauty could become mine. But I was naive and overconfident of my power. I met an enemy who destroyed me and all my hopes of a second youth. But why would you care about the grief of a dying old woman? I still know the secret of the ritual. I can share it with you, O beautiful Jathal. The ritual will grant you immense power. You can either become a living being again if you wish. All I ask in return is that you prolong my life, raise me as undead. The other road to eternity is closed to me, and I don't wish to die.
This offer sounds tempting. What do you say, Aurora? So you want Jathal to kill you and raise you as undead, and in return you offer her the secret of the ritual?
I do not think killing is necessary. Only the pathetic remnants of my former strength support my body. I need only loosen my grip, and my end will come swiftly. But yes, in exchange, I offer a priceless secret. It can be used in many ways to grant you powers and even new life.
So why are you seeking Jathal's help?
How could I not recognize the one chosen by the goddess? Her powers in all shrines, like the full moon of black velvet sky.
The power in you shines like the full moon in a black velvet sky.
I know she could do many things, including sharing her gift with others.
Alright, I've made my decision, Jathal. I'm listening. Despite her detached composure, the undead elf looks at you with tension in her eyes. She lowers her voice to a whisper.
We might accept this offer, then change the agreement after I possess the ritual.
Okay. Knowledge is knowledge. Agree and receive the secret, then I'll decide if we should use it or not. Tanika looks at you with insane hope in her eyes. Then with a trembling hand, she pulls a large scroll from somewhere under the rocks and hands it to Jathal.
I almost didn't expect. I yearn to know that I have endless years ahead instead of an imminent end. Give me this chance, sister, and be blessed by the goddess.
Tanika's eyes slowly fade, and her life force leaves her decrepit body. A moment later, the woman falls heavily on the ground, dead. Clunk.
Now I propose we leave this carrion to the ravens. This pathetic, weak, ugly creature is unworthy of Uthagoa, and even more unworthy of her gift of unlife.
Lies and pride. That's all you are. All you will ever be, Jathal. Don't think yourself any more.
We had an agreement. No matter how vicious a creature this woman might be, the word given to her is as valuable as the word given to the most righteous people.
She's a monster in life, she'll be even worse undead. It may be cruel, but in my opinion, we shouldn't revive her. Well, even Jathal doesn't think so either, so... I believe we can always find common language, Aurora. Let's move on. I'm impatient to study this ritual and hunt down this half-blood. Oh. And here he is.
You rang.
The false merchant Ennio walks toward you with an easy gait. His calm friendliness has disappeared like a mask fallen from his face. His clothes are decorated with easily distinguishable symbol of Parasma. I hope you've settled all your affairs with the poor old exile. It's an interesting show to watch.
Alright, dude, explain yourself.
I don't have much to add beyond what I'm sure you already know. I'm an Inquisitor of Pharasma, and for almost 40 years I've hunted undead cultists of Uthagoa. For the glory of the Lady of Graves, I destroyed Tenix's coven, I tracked Jathal to the wastelands and killed her, only to find that her hideous deity returned to life. To put an end to that, I made use of a company of naive young elves from a camp near the Thorn River. Oh, what strange frankness. Did you imagine, Half-Blood, that the youngsters could handle me and the Baron? Oh, don't be so naive, Inquisitor. I held no hope that the young elves would kill either you or your defender. No. I wanted you rather to kill them, and I did all I could to inform their relatives in Corium of the horrible violence you perpetrated. Retribution will follow sooner or later. One lonely warrior of Pharasma may fail, but 3 elven clans will find a way to exact their revenge. There's no way out, Jathal, not for you. Ho ho ho. Damn, this guy's a real prick. So you deliberately sent the elves to their death, and they weren't undead? What grudge did you hold with them? They were a necessary tool to complete my mission. In my youth, I thought the best decision was a bold, honest battle against the apostate and monsters, but I learned from my struggle against Tanika, there's nothing worse than seeing an abomination rise before you, and being powerless to strike it down. One must use any method available. Nothing can justify the blood on your hands and the stain of on your conscience. The law is strict, but should not take innocent lives to punish the guilty. Absolutely right. All right. You know what, prick? I've had enough of you. It's time you feel the blade. Oh, that was her staff that did that. Not her staff, her side, sorry.
I'm always ready.
We're done. Let's see what the old lady had on her. Ooh. All right.
I'm there.
Well, on that note, I think that's where we're going to leave today's session, as these people walk slowly towards the exit point. Because we've now just got to head back to the barony, and it's time to get ourselves turned into a king. I've still got the deal with the devil to do, but so I'm guessing once we get made king, we've probably got stuff to do afterwards as well. We might be able to finish this section off as well. But yeah, and then we've got the Beneath the Stolen Land section to do. The what's it called? Wicked Chamber for Bruce's the Tenebrous Depths, that's the one. We've still got that to deal with, so we'll probably end up dealing with that and hopefully the traitor in the next session. So yeah, things are getting very interesting. I'm still concerned about the fact that we are probably going to get completely wiped out in the final chapter of this, because I haven't really done a very good job of building up my So we turn off the rations. There we go. I didn't do a very good job in...
Paladins of Shaylin
Oh.
venerate beauty and art, but the amusing part is that they don't have the slightest clue about either.
I'd agree with you here. That's why I left the Order of the Eternal Rose. Behind their colored silks and lofty words hides common grey mediocrity.
Okay, so Jathal has news, success. Lindsay wants to talk, yes. Visitor at the castle, success. Master plan. Stability minus 42. Oh, God. What the hell happened? I need to visit the throne room. Yeah, not fucking wrong. Alright. Well, I guess we'll sort that out in the next session. So, for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session, what is possibly the last session of Aurora Plays Pathfinder Kingmaker. Bye!